Now, the Western world outside may be burning, but it doesn't mean we can't make a buck or two. You know, you just buy low, you sell high, easy peasy. Don't understand what any of this means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. What I'm going to do is click sign up. Getting started. Welcome to Quantopian, blah, 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 blah. All you need to get started on this tutorial is to have some basic Python programming skills. Always put Python in your CV, guys. It doesn't matter how little you know about it. Find an economical statistical relationship on which we can base our strategy. To do this, we can use Quantopian's research environment. Okay, so this is a bunch of code that's going to plot some Apple data. I'm all set. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to paste that in. Look at that. I got some data plotted. What does any of this actually mean? So that's the stock market symbol. It doesn't tell you what exchange it's on though, does it? Is Apple on NASDAQ or is it on NYSE? I don't know. It's on NASDAQ. Apple closed. So I guess the default, there's some default value for prices that means close. Give me some autocomplete. Come on. Learn. Prices just gets you close prices. Fair enough. I guess that's all anyone cares about. Doing some moving averages. So a moving average, if you don't know, I don't know what a good page is going to be. Wiki. Wiki always has a straightforward explanation like this. If you take the price now, take the price 1 day ago, let's say, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. That gives you this numerator, and then the number of days you've gone back in time. Plus 1 is your denominator. So it's like you'd calculate any arithmetic mean, it's just you're taking historic values back in time. So in this wonderful graph, they've done one mean which is going 20 days back, and one mean that's going 50 days back. Alright, let's go back to the tutorial stuff. What is a trading algorithm? They return a pandas data frame. Oh, so I can try this thing, can't I? Right, what I'm going to do is move this stuff to a separate cell. And now when I run this, there it is there. So the head is starting at 2013, so it's ascending, going down. So in this new example, they're looking at returns, which I guess is a fraction. So I'm guessing this is 2% here. Sounds believable. In addition to pricing and volume data, you can get corporate fundamentals, sentiment, consensus estimates. So there's lots of data and we can do stuff with it. Build an algorithm that selects some trades based on sentiment data. Sentiment meaning how excited are people about a specific stock. We're making a pipeline. What does a pipeline do? Okay, so basically what this is saying is it can be difficult to handle all that data if you try and do it yourself. The pipeline does it all for you. Okay, so you can do some computations. You can take your numbers, your prices, whatever they are, sentiment values, and calculate some other number, which they call a factor. You can do some filtering on your data, so you can return a Boolean, so you can filter for stocks that have a sentiment above 10 or something. And then you've got a classifier, which will put the stocks into categories like good and bad or cheap and expensive. All right. So back to the original tutorial. What are we trying to do here? We're making a pipeline that gives us some sentiment data. Returns equals returns. Returns equals returns. Well, I never have to go and look at that returns thing again, don't I? In the API. Now, don't you have to give this an argument of assets? But here we're just giving it with. Oh, hold on. That's a capital R for returns. Capital R for returns is in pipeline. So there you go. That's some pretty elite lore we've just learned there. Window length is 2. Is that 2 days, or there's some kind of window length? Let's say over the last 2 days. That's the percentage return you would have got from something that I don't know. Or maybe this is just some abstract. This is some abstract objecty thing that quantifies what you want the Python to do. Not the Python, the pipeline. Then you're getting some sentiment score. What am I doing? Pipeline data. Pipeline data. There's no sentex here, is there? Should we just give it the benefit of the doubt? So apparently there's some kind of sentiment method somewhere in pipeline. Sentiment.sentiment signal. I mean, what else are you going to pull out of sentiment? Let's just take this. It's analyzing my pipeline. Okay, so we've got the return, daily return. The stock's moving up and down in price. And we've got some kind of measure of sentiment. So we basically believe that sentiment and price are related, or returns are related. So if we know the sentiment, we can make a guess of the price, change the return. And if we can guess the return, we can make some money. Don't know what the stock twits is. Shows matching spikes between daily returns and stock twits message volume. I thought we were doing sentiment data, not stock twits data. The sentiment data is based on 4 simple moving averages. But this stock twits data is based on trader mood, collected from stock twits. What the f is stock twits? It's an app. Oh, there you go. I'm getting no money for that product placement. Right. So we basically completely understand what's going on. You know, we import things, we make a pipeline. Oh, I see now. So it's getting all the data for all US equities, and that goes to data output. And then you filter results for Apple, which is what we care about. Don't know what level equals 1 means. And then we do some plotting. What does level equal 1 mean? What is this data output? Is that going to be a pandas thing? Is that going to be a pandas thing? Probably. What does this thing return? It's a panda data frame. See, we're getting it now. We're doing it.